Hi guys, my name's Seb Tudor, I'm the man on the Silver Mountain, and welcome to Heat Signature. Now, a little while ago, I mentioned to you guys that the sci-fi games are, few and far between, and that a lot of them that are kind of pricey. I mentioned it in a video ages ago, and I had that feeling, that hankering for a decent sci-fi game, and part of me was just like, I want an updated version of the old game Freelancer. And unfortunately, whilst there are a fair few space sims and things like that around, most of them are still quite expensive at the moment. Some of them just aren't worth the money. And as a result, I was just like, oh well, I'll leave it for now. And then this showed up, Heat Signature. It's a small indie game. It was about £11 on Steam. And I had it thrown my way by my brother, actually, and I played a little bit of it. It's, as you can see, it says 17 hours played. That's a little bit. And it's terrific. It's like Hotline Miami in space, and I absolutely love it to pieces. But we're on the menu screen here for a moment, because I started a new game, a new kind of galaxy. Even though it's not really a galaxy that we're in a kind of nebula, but hey. I started a new game, and I started the tutorial again, and unfortunately there's no menu screen or anything like that for this game. It just throws you straight into it every time, which is awesome, but I wanted to share the beginning of the game with you guys. So let's see what's happening. So this is not how I pictured my retirement. Getting shot over a nebula of battery acid in the arse end of nowhere. But I'm invested now, and there's one last thing I want to do before I quit. Okay, so basically our little person here has this is the tutorial, so this won't be the person that we're playing all the way through. But we have our little breaching pod. We've got ships, and it kind of reminds me of tiles in D&D and stuff like that, in the way that it's put together, which is kind of cool. But as I said, it's kind of Hotline Miami-esque. So now we have access to the ship. That's where we just got blown out of. Apparently we took out a whole load of people there, but we need some other stuff. So we've got, that's apparently a piece of gear that we can't use. Okay, so apparently I can click items to teleport them into my inventory, which is oh so useful. To be fair, that's a thing that I don't use enough of. And then, there we go. Can I take the gun? I can take the gun. Cool. You can go over there. Right. So hold on. I want to turn that to that and that to that. Right. So now, though... Stand about here, hold to aim the shot. Wait, where is it? Yep, there we go, bang. Okay, so now they know there's an intruder here. Now I can swap my weapons back to the buttons that I actually want them on. And then, there we go. Yeah, it's fine, go away. Off out into space, ship secured. Cool. And then we've got a siege ship, and they've laid in a course, and off I'm clicking buttons I shouldn't be clicking, and then throw myself into space, which then, after a moment here, we've got the intro credits. Now, because, as I said, I've played for a couple of days just to try and stay sane. Like this star map though is completely different to the one that I've seen before, because all the points get randomly rearranged. So we are going to be starting completely fresh. I kind of know some of the stuff that I want. Cold Rock Haven has been captured and recaptured 4 times this year. First 3 times, no one who lived there could fight it. This time, one of them can. This time, one of them has 40 years experience career in espionage, a breacher stealth pod, and a kinetic facebreaker. So it's gonna change hands one last time. This time I'm taking it. Now we don't really gain much in the way of access to this character overall, because this is just the tutorial character and an important NPC. But we'll pick ourselves up. There we go. And now we're headed to our first base, to the base that we've just got. At which point then we have another quick conversation as this character, and then we get to swap into a character that we actually get to deal with. Now I really like some of the mechanical elements of this game as well, because there are some really interesting and cool ways that they've kind of put stuff together to manage, like, us, the players. Holy shit, you're still alive. I get that more than you think. Hey, we have a station. We have a station. Gotta start something, you know. Yeah, that's fine. Excuse me, that's an interesting idea. I'm just gonna jump through this, because whilst there is actually a lot of... I'm gonna help out. Thanks, Breaker. Okay, in which case now we retire. And now we've got our 4 people that we can kick off with. On the left-hand side of the screen, we've got their gear and stuff. On the right, we've got their stats, and also everyone has their own kind of personal private mission as well. So we've got a couple here with some better gear and a couple that are worse off. But what I'm thinking is we'll start off with Eden here, because he's just got a wrench. Also, I don't really want the stealth screen, so we'll sell that just straight away. Did I? Yeah. So as I unlock stuff, as we unlock stations, we get new gear in here as well. So why is this on the floor? I said I wanted to sell it. Okay. Does that mean I need to sell it here? I think I still just dropped it on the floor, but okay. But so we've got the jobs board here and stuff like that. We'll need to practice in a second, but then also we've got... Oh, we need to practice first. All right, let's practice first then. Oh no, we got taken out. Now we get flushed out into space. Oh no, we don't, because it's a practice session. There we go. And then we... Next violence? Leave, please. No? Skip exciting violence. There we go. Yeah, so we've got the mission there. Okay, so we still need to... I want to show people things, game. So we want to take an easy mission. So we're stealing an object from a ship. Now, on the mission board, we get the pay and everything else, the difficulty levels and what kinds of enemies and things they are, but also we get liberation progress, and each time we fill up this bar we can take over another station. Now I can't see at the moment what we'll actually be taking over each station for. Part of me hopes that we're going to have a station nearby that has what I want, which primarily is one of the different drop pods. But we'll have to see. Okay, so we don't want to fly into the lights on the ship, because if they see us, that would be bad. There we go. Right, so we got 2 dudes over in that corner there, and the pilot and the thing that we're here to steal. Now, in theory, one of these guys is going to start patrolling. There we go. Right, so what we do is we take him out, and then we take his mate out there, and then they're both down, and then we knock the pilot over there. Right, now I'm a person who likes to make sure that if I've done these things that we're not going to be caught. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just pick up all of these guys and sling them over here. stand well back, and then let them out into space. Cool. Right, actually, we need to steal the thing, don't we? So let's steal the thing. There we go. Thing stolen. Lagrange object. You have no idea what this does. That's all fine, cool, and groovy with me. Right, let's pick up another wrench, because we're going to need one of those, and then just fly the whole ship back. There's no real benefit, as far as I'm aware, to flying the whole ship back, which is a bit of a shame. You know, if it gave you some extra cash for delivering an entire ship, then that'd be cool, but unfortunately that isn't really the way that the game plays. It's very much a case of you get in, you do the thing, well done for completing the objective in the way you've been told to complete it, and then you leave. But hey-ho. Also, I told it to do completely random colours, because in the galaxy settings, there's literally one thing that it says that you can turn on and off. One is either harmonized colours, and the other is completely random colours. So the other one was like a blue and purple, with the colours that were completely happy with each other, apparently. Here, though, we've got yellow and blue, which still don't look out of place, really. But now we've got some cash, just a little bit of cash. So what I want to do is get us a long blade instead, and we can ditch the wrench. At some point soon, we're going to want... Ooh, we can get a quiet gun. Let's get a quiet gun for now. Not my preferred or favourite weapons by any stretch, but we'll deal with that. Right. No, I don't think we're quite ready for medium just yet, considering we've still only just got started. So let's do another easy one. Now, I'm thinking that what I'll do with this is probably play with you guys a fair amount through this, just because this is a fun game, and it's got some problem-solving elements in it that I really love, because it gives us a toolkit, and it's a toolkit that we can slowly unlock, slowly get better. You know, there's some RNG elements to it that we can take advantage of, but a lot of the time it's a case of we've got like these various elements the we then need to apply to stuff. There we go. Everybody's dead. Do any of you guys have... You've got a wrench. Did you have a gun? You have a concussion gun. So I like my concussion guns and stuff like that, which is cool. But everyone's already dead. There's no point in flushing them out an airlock. We could go and pick up this person and take them to our pod, but I'm of the opinion that if we can fly them back in an entire ship, then why not? We still get the credit for the mission and everything, so... Heidi-ho. And we just dump that individual in a box, and we get various ratings and various other bits and pieces. But let's see, is there anything else new? I mean, that armor-piercing shotgun, that'd be nice, but at the same time, don't really need it. But right, I'm going to change to that for the time being. Why are these out of order? I don't know. Let's keep going for the easy ones for now, until we can build up to something new. But we've got some really interesting mechanics in this. Like with the liberation stuff, the older your hero is, the older your what, mercenary, I guess, is, the less kind of liberation points or less liberation experience, whatever you want to call it. No. There we go. You get, because people are kind of jaded about how, oh well, yeah, of course the badass came and solved all of our problems. But if you're a plucky newbie, like this guy that we're playing is at the moment, then, you know, there's more of an interesting look at who you are, and so as a result they've got a whole load of bits and pieces that kind of prompt you to retire characters and make sure that you're cycling. I didn't want to pick up the wrench. Make sure that you're cycling through characters, so you're not just making one really super powerful character and then that's the end of it. you know, that you just chew through everything. It's you get to a point, and if you want to continue to progress, you need to start retiring characters. Maybe have one really powerful dude, but for the most part, you want to keep cycling characters and developing them as you go, finishing off their personal mission, doing other bits and pieces, and so on and so forth. Now, the personal missions are kind of hard, so I'm sure I'll get to that in the future. But I've just been really enjoying this game. I found it really relaxing after you hit your stride with it. You know, it's just coming up, taking a quick look at the ship, coming up with a plan, going, executing it, just getting into the flow of clear this room, move on to the next one in the most appropriate way and stuff like that. It feels good, yeah. Right, so you can get sold, and then I think we'll sell that as well, even though it was a quiet gun as opposed to a loud one like the one we've got. So, can we take a look at this yet? Yes, we can. Right. So, stuff that I want to take a look at, though, is I want to see where the different ships are. Okay, so we want to go this way because we want the Off-World Angel first. We want that one over here, which in my other game, we kind of started in the same place, but it was over here somewhere. So we want to go for that one first, certainly. And on the way, we can unlock actual concussive guns in the shops and the concussion hammers and stuff as well. Also, we can get the foundry brick, which is very much a breaching pod, like come in, punch a hole in the hull, as opposed to anything else. So those are kind of both close by, which is really good. So if we take the fastest path, we can kind of go down to here and then over there. Pick up this, and then on the way back through to this one, you know, we can make a little triangle between our base and the two places that provide us ships. And then we can take a look at the others over here over time, but we've got a game plan. And I'll once we get to the different stuff, yeah, we can do this one. Let's do this one. But once we get to the different stuff, I'll start kind of explaining more of what the different pods and things do and why I want that one specifically. But we've got a fair way to go. But I don't know why exactly, but recently I've just been like, I want to play space games. Just a little bit. Maybe it's because there's much more sci-fi around at the moment with things like the new Star Trek, which I'm going to admit I'm not all that impressed with. But, you know, we've got the new Star Trek, we've got things like this in particular reminds me of a kind of mix of The Expanse and Killjoys. You know, two sci-fi shows that I've enjoyed quite a bit lately. So, you know, it's I'm kind of glad my brother pointed out to me so that I actually come take a look at it. Not just to take a look at it with you guys, but just to take a look at it generally. You know, recently the people, you know, be it Hannah or my brother, they've both been providing kind of really good recommendations in regards to. I was supposed to capture him, and what I did was, in actuality, was shank him in the back of the head. Whoops, I was talking too much and not paying attention to what I had to do. Oh well, I got a new ship. But yeah, oh well. I should probably pay more attention to what my objective is instead of walking up behind people and stabbing them in the back of the head. I did that the other day as well, where I pulled an entire crew into a room just to ditch their bodies so that they weren't found, and then went, yeah, okay, they're all here now, and blew out the window, sending them all floating off into space, when the job was to leave everybody alive. But hey-ho, that's how to fail a mission. What do we got? Overpriced automatic armor-piercing rifle. I mean, I wouldn't mind, but not right now. Ooh, quiet quickfire shotgun. I like Slipstream as well, so we'll keep that for the time being, and I think we'll take the shotgun for now, just because we're stabbing everyone in the back anyway. We may as well take that with us. What we got? Could go for that one. No, I think we'll go for this one first, because it is another capture again, which... Yeah, I feel like I screwed up the last one. We need to actually come back with someone, like, in custody. The one thing that I have found to be a little bit of a problem with this game was mostly in regards to recording it, because when I was just on full screen, because I don't enjoy playing in windowed mode so much for most games. And so with that in mind, I was like, okay, well, this game has run really well, you know, and not had any problems with it, so I'll tackle it that way. Just leave it on full screen, and I should probably change to my non-lethal weapon. Go and stash him in a pod, and then I'm inclined to finish off the entire crew, personally. Don't know about you guys, but that's my inclination. So, right, let's just swap back to the shotgun here. But yeah, no, I've had to put it into window mode for it to record properly, so... Okay, someone's having a panic attack over here. That's absolutely fine. Let's just there we go. Thank you. Right. What do we got? There we go. Sidewinder. Some of the gadgets are very, very useful. Some of the gadgets and things are just not at all. So, you know, hey ho. But we've got well, arguably we've got a fair amount of digging through this game to see, but also there is some interesting lore in places, because we'll get to that in a bit. But because it's not particularly spelled out unless you go and talk to what's his name, Breaker, at the bar. So you know, I can tell you guys some of it, but I want to see if there's more, because rather than just rolling through stuff like I was in the other game, where I was just in my first attempt at the game, where I was just like rumbling through, finding out what was what, seeing how it would play. You know, it was kind of a case of just trying stuff out, but we can sell that. I think we're good for those for the time being. So that's what we'll deal with for now. Right, what we got? Could we do the hard one? We could try the hard one. Lots of guards. Let's give the hard one a go, because that'll because we're not best equipped at the moment, but yeah, we'll be able to give it a go. Unfortunately, if it, you know, again, if we had one of the other pods and a couple of other things unlocked, then maybe that would make me feel more. Oh God, no! They're attacking each other. No. I didn't want to come in the middle of a fight. But on the plus side, we can... No, come back. Perhaps we can get... Oh, no, come back, please. Perhaps we can come in on one of these... There we go. Right, so what we got? We want to get over there. Oh, someone's coming after us. So we want to take this guy. There you go. We got his key. Got his ammo. I don't know if he set an alarm off just yet. But also, hold on. Is this our quiet gun? Yes. So we can just... Oh, Jesus. Okay, so we shot... Whoops. We shot the fuel cell in between where we were and where we needed to be. So hold on. Can we... Can we get our pod in there? No. Okay. Well, we want the pod back attached to the ship. Anyway. Come on. It's always a little frustrating when it's deciding to turn a corner, because it's... and you're trying to latch on. Because it's always turning away from you. So, go on. I'm just gonna hammer against your hull until you let me in. Oh, fine. Why? Why are you just turning and turning and turning? Stop it. There we go. Right. So what we're going to have to try and do now, I guess, is go up and round, which is seemingly doable, but then it's still that intersection that we got into trouble with. So hold on, let that guy leave. Okay, so all I did was fly backwards into here. Shit. There we go. Right. Let's see if we can get back round. No, it doesn't look like... doesn't look like we're going to have a good time of this. It doesn't look like we can get under or over unless we blow another way, unless we find another place to blow a hole so that we can get in. Which, you know, I'm all for, personally, because explosions are fun. There we go, right. Other areas containing fuel cells. There's... ooh, wait. That's a subverter. I mean, if we go round there, then we can, there might be a teleporter thing that we can... a teleporter gadget that we can use. So that's another 4 dead. It's all good. Right. Crash beam. We don't want to crash beam. Crash beams break stuff. We want to traverse great distances. Right. Okay. Hold on. What was that? Oh, that's just a gun. Okay. Let's see. Can we... is there more loot up here for us to pilfer? There is, but... oh. Go. Cool. Concussive shotgun. It's not really what I want, game. Any more loot? No, I don't think. I think that's all the loot that's here. Damn it. Oh, apart from one of these guys had a device on him, didn't he? Oh, I see something. Is that what I think it is? Oh, I don't want the shotgun. Okay, I'll take this one. Swapper. Yes, we want the swapper. We'll replace it with we'll replace the shotgun. Right. So it's not the most kind of ideal thing that we could want, but it'll do for now. So there we go. So we're in. Just want to swap back to our long blade right now. In theory, one of these guys is going to come around the corner. Either that, or we just go in and blast all of them. Okay, what we want to do is we want slipstream. And we're doing this. Now we're taking them out. Oh crap. No, 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 no. There we go. Ah, okay, so now we're good. We're good. Right, so now let's just leave. Oh, I didn't mean to do that, but fuck it. Bye, friend. Okay, so yeah, let's just jump out this window, shall we? Then we just get our pod to come pick us up. Okay, so that one got a little hairy, but we did it. We did it. All was good. All was fine. All was cool. So what I think I'll do is I'll get back to base because how long have we been playing so far? Half hour. Whoop, went straight past it. What I think I'll do is I will leave this one here. I don't want to get into this one for quite too long. And then we've got Eden Ceylon here, who's our main man for the moment. Took a couple of injuries there, but we're okay. Anything cool for us? No, but what we do want to get rid of, we'll get rid of that, and we'll keep the concussive shotgun because it's quiet as well. So we've got a spread and it's not going to disturb anyone. But yeah, so we're most of the way to a full bar. So what I'm thinking I will do for now, at the very least, is we'll leave this one here, guys. So let's go take a seat at the bar. There we go. But so what I'm thinking I'll do for now is we'll leave this one here and we'll come back and we'll continue to expand out and do more in the game. But otherwise, guys, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the video tomorrow. Take care. Thank you very much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video, then please drop a like, share this video, and subscribe for more. And I'll see you in the video tomorrow. Take care.